What's up, guys? I'm Sean Pittman, and today I have the next installment of the points, the World's Playoff Grind. Unfortunately, this weekend was even worse than last weekend. I didn't lose to. I lost one game in the mirror match to a misplay. Really, the misplay might have been the deck build in general. I lost to Paradise Smasher a whole lot more this weekend than I did the previous one, where I had like all the hand traps. Uh, I was listening to my friends. I decided to try these out. Droplets, and like, I don't think I needed these in the mirror, but like they made the mirror like incredibly easy. Like this paired with Charmy, and it was like normally game. But we can go just right over the deck list. I finished X2 at the Kentucky Regional, and then I finished X. I dropped the remote. So I played 3 engage, just still the same amount of starters. I played Pierre's map over the third lolly. This card was nice. It was nice having 4 copies of Cupsies. The only thing I didn't like about this card is it, like the pay of 4K life, especially in like the mirror match, felt really bad, and like it felt not great into Vanquisol. Like thank God, like if I like had a hand trap paired or like I was able to full combo, but like say you're not able to, like it feels really bad. I did decide to play a Croaky again. This card was nice. I think like once I got more comfortable with the deck, this card got better over time. To surprise, so I did go with the split. Like and that's what I was saying. Like I only play really one hand trap that deals with the Paradise Smasher, and like Ash just it's another card that turns on Azuna, and like if you hand trap them, it makes it so much easier for them. And like since I don't have like real cards to like stop them, like I have to have this for the Azuna, but even then sometimes they can just do it to you. So that's like it was probably just a deck building error on my part for losing to the Paradise Smasher. I decided to main deck Blackout Laugh. It just made this card better for when you go first. Imperm doesn't really do a whole lot going into the format, so I just wanted a better thrustable target for going first. This card was nice because you can like discard it off Cupsies, also a droplet. I know this. If I were to ever play Thrust again, I'd definitely main deck this card. This card is nice. Talents and the Charmers, yeah. Going over the side deck, 2 Thrust targets. I played Lancey, of course. I didn't play against any Malice, so it was just like a dead card in my side deck. Like it's also in there for Crystron, but I also didn't play against any Crystrons. Meowless, I decided to try this out instead of say like another hand trap, just more draw power. This card was really insane into the mirror match. I liked it a lot. But and, like it was there for like the Malice matchup. I think I'd cut it in the future though. I don't think I needed this card to win the mirror matches. Like the mirror match honestly feels like a really skillful matchup. Like obviously like you don't want to sit there and watch those, but like as long as you have like starter extender or like a way to somewhat put them on a half board, like it's really enjoyable mirror. Triple Solemns, I think this is a yummy staple. Rivalry, I chose this over Gozen match because it was better going second to the board because they can't like play under Gozen, get Caesar live, and then out it that way. I played Mutually Assured Destruction. This card's an FTK into Vanquisol. It's really the only card that can like really do anything to them. Like Blackout's good, but this card like full hand knowledge is crazy. And then for siding patterns, I played Pot and Callby inside. I almost wish Callby would have been the third lolly. I did lose one game to Bricking, and I think like the additional 2 starters, so it would have been what, like 18? Yeah, I think the additional starter would have been nice. Callby never came up. I played one Draco Tail, but like I don't think you need this to beat that matchup. Alright, going into extra deck, nothing changed. The reason these are over here, I know it looks weird. These are the cards that I think are cuttable for Starham. I didn't have one, so I didn't have like really. I wasn't able to make that decision on what I would cut. Yeah, it's probably just Typhon, to be honest. This card was really nice though. Like it won me games that should have been unwinnable, but because I was able to make a Typhon, I was like in the mirror match, I was able to like summon it, beat over the synchro, bounce, either force or like they negate the hit with the herald and it clears the board anyways. Yeah, this card was really nice. All right, I guess I do want to say this: pros and cons of the regional grind. I've been noted like doing this YouTube thing. I've been noticed a lot more. People have come up to me, like mentioned it, like I love your videos, blah blah. Like that's lit. Absolutely love it, and like getting the grind is just gonna get my name out there more. A con of it though is I do 12-hour shifts, so it is really like hard going to a regional on a Saturday off almost no sleep, which is fine. Like I was already doing that before, but now it's even more so. Less sleep, especially like these further drives, like 4 hours plus. So we'll see how that goes on Saturday coming up. Actually, I guess the next 2 Saturdays. I know Philly's going to be rough. Philly's going to be the most rough. But like, which is why I wanted to bring up the cons is I was driving home from Kentucky, which is only a 2-hour drive, oddly enough. But it was to the point where, like, when I was driving home, like I got food, started driving home. I was falling asleep while driving, and like I realized like that's gonna be an issue. I had to pull over to a rest stop, and like I passed out. I set up the alarm for like 2 hours, and then when I woke up, it was 3 a.m. Yeah, highly don't recommend. If you can get your sleep, drive down with a buddy. Yeah. Like, if you guys want to do the grind, try and take these experiences as like a perspective of what not to do. That way you can progressively like do it in a safe way. But going over matchups real quick, I have nothing from the remote duel. Okay, so I didn't realize it was 8 rounds, top 24, because I probably would have just played it out to earn the last 2 points. I didn't realize that was my fault. I thought it was round 7. I went X3. There's no point, but like I still could have got like 1 to 4 points. So that's my fault. I got tilted after I got I got blackcoated out of the tournament is what I had thought. But going over matchups for the Kentucky Regional. Round 1 was Malice. Oh, I did play against the Malice. My fault. I 2-0'd that matchup. He wasn't very familiar with his deck, so I think that was huge. Because I remember going into game 1, I had no hand traps. I had Thrust Droplet. And I'm like, it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't do enough. And then he ended up normal summon Dormouse, banish Hair, and at that point, I felt really comfortable. He also missed summoning back like White Binder. He missed setting the trap off White Binder. So just like a lot of things that like went right for me. Then we go into round 2. Twitter loads. Okay, yeah, round 2 so I lost the die roll to Malice. Round 2, win the die roll. I lose to Yummy. That's the game I bricked. My game 3 hand was Solemn Judgment, 2 Ash, a Droplet, and then Surprise. I stop him for a turn, and then I draw into. I almost want to say it wasn't a name. It was an unplayable card. He had already established like not a board, but like a half board. So he was just able to kill me the next turn because I couldn't stop him with just an Ash. So round 3, I lose the die roll again. Draco Tail, easy 2-0. I think that matchup's not as hard as people think it is. But I do get like the disadvantages of it, like when they do play on your turn. But it's like only 5 metas what allows them to play on the turn, and like it's the only deck that has Nibiru in the main, outside of maybe Vanquish Soul, that you like really have to worry about it. And I think like once you know they're on it, like you can play around Nib really well in this deck. Like you don't have to summon Lollipo every time when you go first. You can make a decent half board, set up a couple hand traps and or floodgates, and you'll be fine. Round 4, I lose the die roll, yummy 2-0. Round 5, win the die roll, yummy 2-0. Round 6, lose the die roll, vanquish soul canine. I 2-1. He dice smashers me game 1 because I Paraliate him. There's nothing you can do about that. Like, it happens. And, like, that's the issue with this build, right? Because I don't have the hand traps in order to consistently stop that. And then round 7, I lose the die roll against Mitsu Raiziel. Yeah, I lose that match 1-2. We have a really good game 1 and 2. But yeah. Game 3, I feel at him. He ashes it. He goes full board. He makes Castell, and at that point, I know I've lost. So it goes to my turn, Featherstorm. What can you do about it? And then the last round, I played against another Yummy, and that was 2-0. I lost the die roll. Yeah. So, I don't know if I'd play this deck again in the future. I do want to try out the Draco Tail deck as well as a couple of the Canine decks going into the regionals. I know there's only 3 more weekends of regionals until the next set comes out. So I do want to play around with those decks as soon as I can, because I think I'll be back on this deck like as soon as this card comes out. But yeah, I think this fixes like a lot of the problems, and just like recycling, and you can play like less of these other cards. I think this helps a lot, and like the free special summon. As well as it makes it like Black Goat on Obedience School isn't an FTK. It's still like really good in like calling Snatchy. I think this deck has a problem with Black Goat, but like if Thrust isn't a card, then like this card becomes less played, and or it's a 3 of, which I think that's like more fine if it's not thrustable. So like we'll see what the ban list entails for that. I'd love to see Thrust go. I don't think it's going to, but like it's on my wish list personally, because like I really do enjoy this deck, but like it has its lose cons. Like post side, like breaker lose cons. I'm not sure if this is like the right deck for me to play right now. But yeah, I will see you guys at the definitely the remote regional, and I think my next one is going to be South Park, Pennsylvania. So peace.